In this video, we're going to wrap up our discussion of the standard normal distribution, and we are going to complete the functionality of this template as it relates to working with probabilities associated with the standard normal distribution. The main thing we're going to do in this video is we're going to go backwards or inverse. We're going to go from a probability like this to the associated z-score. That is, we're going to go from an area under the standard normal curve to the z-score that defines that area. So let's add in some labels. We are going from probability to z. The calculation is going to result in our z-scores. We're going to put our probability over here. We will have two separate results. We will have a z-score such that this probability falls below this z-score, and then this z-score will be the z-score such that this probability falls above or to the right of this z-score. This is a different function than the one that we used before. 0.841345. Okay, and we want to be able to get a z-score like that one. The function is equals. Start typing norm. We're still working with a standard distribution. That is the normal distribution with mean 0 and standard deviation 1. NORM.S.INV, that is going from probability to z-score, is the function that we want. Double clicking on that, it's asking for a probability. Here is our probability, closing the parentheses, and we get a result like 1. So we have learned to go from a z-score to the probability both to the left of that z-score and to the right of that z-score. We have learned to work with two z-scores in order to find the probability between and outside of that interval. And now we have learned to go from a probability to back to a z-score. Now if 84.13% of the area under the standard normal curve is to the left of 1 or below 1, because we know that the standard normal distribution is symmetric around 0, it must be the case that 84.13% of the observations are to the right of the negative of above. So -1 times that. Just adjusting decimals. And let's give this a try. So what if this were -1? And if that were -1, we see that that probability shows up to the right of that z-score. This concludes the template functionality aimed at the standard normal distribution. We are able to, using this template, work well around the issues that come up related to probabilities associated with the standard normal distribution. In a future video, I will work with circumstances when x is normally distributed but is not standard normal. That is when a normally distributed variable has a mean other than 0 and a standard deviation other than 1. We will use this area here to standardize, and that will conclude this normal probabilities template. Thanks for watching. I hope that this helps.